Today I'm going to make a vegetable curry from Chettinad. I'm Russell Phipps and this is my channel, Manna with Spice. This dish is done in 3 stages. 1, dry roasting the spices. The 2nd stage is boiling the vegetables. 3rd stage is actually making the masala and adding the cooked vegetables. There are quite a few spices in this curry. Rather than me name them all, I'll put them on the screen and in the description below. Dry roast these first. Keep it moving, but don't have it too high because you don't want it burning until you actually get the aroma coming off. Probably take about 30 seconds to a minute. I can smell the coriander now coming up. Add the 2nd lot of spice. Smell that already. Freshly grated coconut. Dry roast this until the coconut has lost all its moisture. It's on medium high. Coconut is just starting to brown and you want this to cool down fairly quickly. If you work on a rough principle of, say, a cup of each or a bit more, you just change the quantities accordingly. Teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric. Now I've just boiled the kettle, put enough water in just to cover the vegetables, bring that to the boil, and we cook them for between 50 and 70% of their actual cooking time. Now this is obviously going to vary depending on the type of vegetables you're using and the size you cut them. 3rd stage is making the masala. 3 or 4 tablespoons of oil to a hot pan. Teaspoon of mustard seed. Just start to hear them sizzling and cracking. A sprig of curry leaves. 2 onions. Now I have finely chopped 1 onion and sliced the other one. Just fry these until they are lightly browned. We don't want to caramelize them. That's taken 7 minutes, just starting to brown. And while that was going on, I have ground the roasted spices. I'm now going to add 2 chopped tomatoes. Carry on frying these until the oil starts to separate from the tomatoes. While this is breaking down, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll put a link up here to another video that I have produced, which is a vegan dish, and I also have a website called mannawithspice.com, and in there will be all the videos that I have produced on YouTube with the ingredients and the full instructions, because in the description below will only be the ingredients. 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Stir that in and we just fry that until the rawness of the garlic goes. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of warm water. Now that this is breaking down, I'm just going to evaporate that water a bit. I'm now going to put in 1 small capsicum or pepper, which is quite coarsely chopped, plus 2 chopped small aubergines or baby aubergines. Brenjals. Fry it until the majority of the moisture has evaporated. Whilst that's going on, I'll now make a paste with some water with the ground spices. That's taken 2 minutes and nearly all the water has evaporated. So I'll now add the paste that I've made, about 1/4 cup of water with all those ground spices. Mix that in, cover, turn the heat right down to low and leave it for 5 minutes. We now add the vegetables and we add them with all the water. Got a large pan, so I knew it would take all of the vegetables. Carry on cooking this until the vegetables are completely cooked through. So I'm going to increase the heat, bring it back up to the boil and allow it to thicken without the lid on. This has been bubbling away for 5 minutes. Add about a cup of coconut milk, and again we'll just cook that for about 5 minutes. Just about ready. Serve this on a bed of rice. Have chapatis or naan bread with it. But first of all, we just want to garnish it with some coriander leaves and some more curry leaves. Manna with Spice, Chettinad vegetable masala. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe in the description below as well as here, and I'll put a couple of videos up here of other vegetarian dishes that I have made. Thank you again, and I'll see you on my next video.